What's your name?
I'm Thaddeus Raphael.
Where are you from?
I'm from Opobo.
Where's Ufobo?
Opobo, River State.
How old are you?
28.
So tell us what brought you here.
They brought me here for the murder case of an officer. The man I served as my boss and the girlfriend.
Tell us how it all happened. How did you meet them?
In 2016, I came to Abuja to work at the international airport. So I was working there as an electrician. We are among the people that piped the new building of the international airport, Abuja, in 2016. So July, that same 2016, my brother was ill. Based on the same, I don't know, he was attacked from my community too. They made him mentally mad. So my mom called that they need money to take him to church and to buy drugs also. So I said, okay, let me use the one I've already worked there and sent to my mom since she don't have an account. So I went home to I gave her some of the money I have with me and keep some for myself to use in changing my clothes. So then I now visited my brother that works in the Navy. There is a Navy a rating too. So I'm away going back.
Navy barracks.
The Navy barrack at Burukri, Port Harcourt there. So on my way going back, someone now called me that they were looking for me, someone that will install DSTV. And in that Navy barrack, many people know me there as a technician. I do plumbing work and electrical work and also service generator. So many people there know me. So they now call me I should come and help this officer to install his DSTV. So after I went, I now installed.
Who is this officer?
Is Yahya Yusuf. So I now after installing the DSTV for him, he now said that, look at the wire, most of the wire that was flying in the house, that he don't like seeing those wires, that I should help him and do those wires and hide them. So I now do the electrical work and hid all the wires. So the place now became neat. Then he now gave me his spare key. Said I should stay there after they tie the place. Then I should watch the people that will tie the kitchen. I said, okay, sir. After they tied everything, then from there he said I should serve him. Then I told him that I need to go back to my work at Abuja here, that I only came to send money to my mom for my brother illness. He said, okay, that I should serve him, that he will settle me. I told him not only that, too, that I'm planning to marry 2017, December, that was my date I fixed for my marriage. So he said, okay, that I should be patient and serve him, that he's going to settle me. After my marriage. I said, okay, sir. I take him by his word. Then I don't have where to stay in the barrack, because only the house I rented before, the house rent have expired, so I have to pack my load and split it to many different places. It's my uncle's place, drop my mattress there. So that is when I now came back to Abuja to work. So he now said he said I should serve him, I started staying with him in the room. The room is very big, so he demarcated the room and make it one bedroom flat. There is parlor and a room. Then I was sleeping in the parlor while he was sleeping in the room. From August, I started serving him.
August which year?
2016. I started serving him. I'm the one that cook for. He now asked me if I know how to cook. I said that he need to test me for maybe if he can eat the food I will cook. Then from there, so I started cooking for him. I cook different kind of soup for him. I'm the one that wash his clothes. Only thing The only thing I don't do for him is to bait him, not or to go to bank for him. That is the only thing I don't do for him. I wash for him. I I I wash. I God. God. I wash for him. I cook for him.
Why are you crying?
This beneath me, I don't know why devil pushed me to this. I don't know.
Continue.
I cook for him until 2017. 2017, he don't pay me salary. The officers, people that serve them there, they paid, most of them they paid them 22,000. Most of them they paid them 20,000. Most of them they paid them 18,000. His cosmate now asked him one day, now call me. I said, his cosmate, the one that called me that I should go and study the DSC for him, now called me. Is your boss paying you? I said no. And I told him that he said he will settle me. He now asked me, is that okay with me? I said yes. He said, I should go now. I now left. Whenever any work, they will call me for any work anywhere, I will not go. I will tell them I'm serving someone. Until even the work I'm supposed to come back to Abuja to do, some of the officers there, they were even blaming me. After, when they saw me serving him, they said, how can I be working in airport, electrical work, then I will come back here and be serving officer? Some of them were telling me things about officer, the way they treat people. I told them my own case is different. They told me I would have gone back to my work. I told them, no, my own case is different. I'm the one that I service generator for him. I did mostly house duties. He don't call anybody to do anything for him. The kitchen cabinet, I'm the one that did it for him. Even as I'm telling you, I'm the one that taught him how to dress. I changed his dressing pattern. He was dressing, the way he was dressing, his fellow officers were laughing at him at his back, but not knowing that they don't tell him at his front. Then whenever they would tell me, whenever he come back home, I would tell him, sir, please, just change your pattern of dressing. Then he will now, both of us go to spa. I will point clothes he will buy and things he will buy to dress. I taught him how to dress. I told you, I cook different kind of food for him. I serve him. Then September 2017, I don't know, they now gave him a contract. This one is not Navy contract, other contract outside. They now gave him a contract to do. He said he don't want to do that contract, that he don't want people to know that he's a Navy officer, that I should go and do that contract. The only thing he will only do for me, both of us will go and buy the materials to supply technical things to a technical school at Port Harcourt there. So the contract, the first one was 6.5 million. The second one was 15.3 million. So after this contract, he said he's going to give me 2.5 million inside this contract. I didn't even add other money which he owes me. I didn't add all. So I said, okay, no problem. Then I did the first one, I did the second one. I didn't complain that for the money, because as he said he's going to settle me, I didn't complain. Then Naval Medical Center now called me for another contract. That one was my own personal contract to install inverter for them, because they know that they saw my handwork, that whenever I do work for them, I don't look at the salary, I don't look at the workmanship first. I focus on my work to do my neat work before I will charge them. Then after installing that, he never knew I was saving. Then when the girl now came in, that was 17, but I didn't know the actual month she came in, the girlfriend came in. I stopped sleep. The girlfriend started complaining that she cannot be. She didn't tell me my face. She never know. Whenever she will discuss it with him in the room, I will be in the parlor, I will be hearing what she's saying, but I will pretend as if I don't hear, I don't understand anything. Then he said he now came, the day the girl came, that I should go and look for where I will be sleeping for now. That now he now has a visitor that he cannot be sharing the same room with me anymore. I said, sir, I don't have anywhere to sleep. My family does not have house in Port Harcourt here. I don't have a place. He said, I don't have uncle. I said, my uncle, the way they might treat us, we don't like going to their place. The way they might treat us. Now we stay outside to hustle on our own. So he talk. I said, okay, I will look for where I will sleep. So I now look for a room upstairs there too. The room with the packed dead things, and that is the place I normally spread his cloth. And there was no place for me to sleep. Yeah, windows are all over the place. Where I spread his cloth, I have no choice. Whenever I wash his cloth, the room, I will just go and sleep under. Even the cloth, water will be dripping on my body. I will still be enjoying me sleeping there. That is the place I bathe. That is the place I eat. That is the place I do all my activities. I started sleeping there from that time. I started sleeping there, enjoying all the pain that I know one day, because all these big men, they didn't become a big man just from their childbirth. They passed through some stress. That is what I told myself. Let me endure that. I don't know how it's going to be tomorrow. I endured. I was happy then. This November 2017, I met him. That I didn't tell him about my tradition, my traditional marriage. I didn't tell him about it. No, oh sorry. I told him about my traditional marriage, that I need money, that I need my marriage is up. I need to, but then he don't know that I've already saved some money from the work I do outside. Even the work I did at Navy Medical and First Bank headquarters at Port Harcourt, there where they renovated their building. I went there, we wired the place. A lot of work, even both one, even the contract Navy gave to me when I was doing his own contract. I told him he should please tell them they should help me and keep it, that I will come and complete it. The contract was a plumbing work. Is to be cleaning to any plumbing work they have, to maintain the tanks, wash the tank, and any where pipe broke, I'll be the one to maintain it. So when they get that, they say every month that they will be paying me. So I did the work for 1 week. Then he now sent me for his own contract. Then when I was going, I told him, sir, please tell this person, which he knows all of them there, tell below go. They left.
Hold on. Let's continue from where you said by November
Yeah.
2017. Although you have told him about your traditional marriage.
Yes, yeah.
Yes, so continue from
So after the traditional, when I told him about my traditional marriage, then he said, okay, that he's going to finance me. That on Friday, I told him on Monday. Sorry, I told him on Saturday. Then he said next week Friday that he's going to give me the money, because what I was requesting, I said he should give me 400,000 out of that my money,
which is how much?
2.5 million. So he said okay, that on Friday he will give me the money. Then the girlfriend traveled. So when the girlfriend came back, on Thursday, I now went back to him in the room and told him I wanted to see him privately. He said I should say what? I said I just want to see him privately. He said if I cannot see anything here, I should not bother saying it. I said okay, that is the money. I told him that my money I told him about, that he should give me 400,000 out of it. He said I should go, that we are going to discuss that one later. So I now left him and went into the place I normally sleep. Then later on Friday, I now went back to him. He said he does not have any money, that he don't have any money to give to me. When I was going, after I told him that thing on Thursday evening, they thought I've gone out of the house. I went close to the chair, because one of the single chair was backing where we demarcated, because where we use in demarcating the room is a wood. So I went there I sat there. They never knew I was there. The girl now told him that he should not, that he should tell me that there is no money. That he should tell me that there is no money.